Hello and welcome. My name is Helena. I am an Australian intuitive tarot reader. I'm also an Aquarian, so I do these readings for Aquarians only. So excuse the fact that it's a bit windy, so if you hear my 5 or 6 wind chimes out the back there, know that it's quite windy here in Perth, Western Australia today. So today I am going to do our normal 3 cards for the past, 3 cards for the current past, 3 cards for the present situation, 3 cards for the future. I'm going to see what our overall energy is, and then today I'm going to clarify the cards. So I have smudged the cards and probably still see some of the smoke from the smudge stick, and then I try and burn the paleo stick, which has sort of gone out. Excuse me for a second. Let me just relight this. So I'll do that. I will also start with a prayer as well. I should have started with this, excuse me. I call upon the Lords of the Light and our highest guardian angels. Stand guard at the doorway to our souls. Please protect us against evil, darkness, deception and drama, and lead us on a pathway of light, of love, of wisdom and of truth. I commit our souls to the light. Amen. So, now it's burning properly. I'll just put it in there. Okay, let me go back to shuffling. Over the cards so you can see that I'm shuffling. I'm also cleansing. So spirits, can I please have 3 cards for the past, recent past, 3 cards for the recent past for Aquarius. As you can see, I'm not the best shuffler in the world. I usually take the ones that jump out, pop out, flippers, whatever you want to call them. I'll just split the pack and I'll go from there then. There's too many. I wish I could shuffle like some of these other tarot readers that I do watch myself. That's one of the reasons I do this, is to sort of clarify what other tarot card readers are saying. I've been doing tarot cards now all my life. I've only just started doing this online and posting my readings. So I'm trying to get myself out there, just for me, really. I have been recently divorced and my children are all older. And what have we got? 3? Yes. All right, let's turn them over. Okay, so we've got the 5 of Wands, Temperance, and the King of Cups. Sorry, not the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups. I really should put my glasses on sometime, shouldn't I? Okay, the Knight of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Please may I have 3 cards for our present situation. 3 cards for our present situation for the sign of Aquarius, for myself and fellow Aquarians. Oops, they're jumping out now. So the Magician, the Knight of Wands, and I'll take the top card, the King of Cups. Okay, and spirits, please may I have 3 cards for our future potential outcome. As timelines may change, and that's what tarot cards are about, trying to foresee the timeline that the universe wants us to make, because I know that I try and make plans and sometimes they don't want to fall through, and that was the Queen of Cups that came out. So I'll take the 2 on the top the Two of Cups, the Death card, or the Rebirth card as I like to call it. At the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the Queen of Swords. It's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, wow. Some of these cards I've seen before in the previous readings that I have done. Okay, like I said, I got this particular deck because I love the visual arts of this, the Light Seers Tarot deck. Okay, I just adore it. Okay, I'm just trying to see if you can see the cards in there. Okay. So in the past, Temperance, Five of Wands, Knight of Cups. Now I know personally that my knight in shining armor was my ex-husband for a long time before I saw the truth, and I did have to try to fight my way out of a relationship which was bad for me. So that's what the Five of Wands is about, is climbing out of the hole or the mess that you're in. And you can see the light there, and it's bright, and it's like a tunnel, and it's the light at the end of the tunnel. When I first met my ex-husband, even though we did go to school together, he was everything that I wanted. He was my choice. I loved him very much. He was the Knight of Cups in that way. You can see that he's very charming, very dashing, very handsome. The roses, the hat, everything. All right. And he was my choice. And I put choice down as in temperance. The temperance is, do you take this choice or you don't take this choice? And he was my choice. All right. And that is my recent past in the last 5 years of now being separated, divorced from my husband. Okay, I will always love him. He was my choice and he is the father of my children, but I've let him go. Okay, and that's where this comes into it, as in the Magician. I love the Magician. I'm all about the energy. And one of the questions I always ask people, like when I meet them, is if you got to be a superhero, or who is your favorite superhero and why? Mine is Doctor Strange, because he's all about the energy. He always has been. He's top of my list. He makes everything happen. And when I see the Magician, I always think of Doctor Strange. I always think of, look how with his hands he can create, or he or she in this, well, neutral gender anyhow, doesn't matter, but see how they're using the energy of the earth to create magic. Okay. Knight of Wands to me is a celebration card. Okay, so if you have a look at this lady in this card, she is banging away on that drum. She is having a jolly good time. That's what life is supposed to be about, finding yourself. What do you like to do? What makes you happy? I would actually love to learn to bash the drums like that. A friend of mine's got a drum kit and he's getting pretty good on that. Occasionally I'll have a go, but that card just resonates with me. It really does. Like, you know your worth, you've got your boundaries up, you're free like the horse. You're bashing on that drum, you are enjoying and celebrating life. The King of Cups. Like I said, I love this pack. It just resonates with me, okay? The King of Cups, he's got everything he wants. Look at that. His cup is full, he's sitting there, he's meditating, his mind is clear, there's a boat on the horizon there. Everything that he wants is right there. He's full of abundance. He's centered, he's grounded, and the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups, ta-da! This is perfect energy. This together comes together. I'm sorry, I know a lot of people do this and I do it too, but I love doing this when it comes together like this. Ta-da! Sorry, I've just watched the Kroogs. So these two together are an awesome couple, powerhouse, friendship, bond, soul connection, whatever you want to call it. That's how I see this couple. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you've got the Two of Cups and the Death card, but the Death card is a rebirth card. I love it in this pack. I just do. Because I don't look at death as in the Grim Reaper. I look at the stars and the rebirth, because I subscribe to a lot of people, as we all do, and mentors. One of them is Elizabeth Prue, and she is a cosmic events guideline. Her subscription is the Tip-Off Forecast, and she translates all the planet energies and alignments and how the planets in different alignments can help you overcome challenges in your life from the perspective of what each planet does in the stars, and how Mercury retrograde affects us, and where our zodiac signs fall, whether it's, you know, your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your star charts. And when we all pass on, we go to the heavens, we go to the stars. That's what I believe, and each to their own. So that is a rebirth. That is choice with the Two of Cups. That is happiness. Look at their hands are holding. It's just a beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, and with the Queen of Swords, with the at the bottom of the deck being the overall energy, we all know that we are the Queen of Swords. Sorry, but we are. Okay. As Aquarians. Now, this is my first ever deck that I was given when I was a teenager. Like I said, I've been reading cards for a long time. So I'm just going to clarify anything that you may have. So with that, I am just going to start with the recent past. If there's anything that it needs to be clarified, I hate recent past, like clarification would be like moving on. There we go. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, ta-da. In reverse, I do take this card in reverse, like, still the Queen of Swords. I cut the ties with my ex-husband. Okay, and with that, we have the Princess of Pentacles in reverse. We all know Pentacles is like coins. But in this pack it is Pentacles in reverse. I no longer live the lifestyle that I was accustomed to, being a lady of luxury. That's now a new Mrs. And the last card is the Hierophant. Well, that just sums it all up, because the Hierophant means marriage, commitment, moving forward, a higher place. But in this recent past scenario, yeah, goodbye, good luck. Okay, moving on, because we don't want to go to the past, because we can't live in the past. We've got to move on and live in the present and look forward to the future. The coffee's gone cold. Okay, so Spirit, please may I have 3 cards to start the present situation for us. Okay. If you'd like to give me 3 cards for the Magician, please. Clarify the Magician. There we go. The Moon in reverse. So nothing was hidden. Nothing's hidden from you if you know all your facts. Because it's in reverse, I do take this pack in reverse. So the Moon would usually say that things are hidden from you underneath the darkness, shadow work, whatever. But because it's reversed, is you're enlightened, is how I see that card. You also got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so Pentacles, like I said, is to do with money. Okay, Me presently, I'm going through a bit of a court battle, and I've got all my facts and all my ducks in a row. So I'm hoping that because I've got all my ducks in a row, that nothing is going to be hidden. It's all going to come out aces for me, I'm hoping. If not, well then so be it, and I will take the loss. Sometimes it's not always about the loss, it's about the principle. Okay, moving on. Oh, listen to that wind. Knight of Wands. Oh, there's my big wind chimes going. I hope you like them. I've got about 5 or 6 out there. Knight of Wands in the present situation, please, Spirit. Can you please give me 3 cards for clarification for Knight of Wands in the present situation? Oh, there, we want to go flip. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. 4 of Pentacles is usually greed, okay? Because it's in the reverse, you're not greedy. I know I'm not greedy. I know I've done the right thing by this lady, and she's just taken me for a fool and taken my generosity too far. Okay, and what else have we got then? The 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So to me, this is all about money, finances, wealth. The 10 of Pentacles is usually a good card. Being in reverse with the 3 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles, I'm not real sure what's going to happen. This is about money and finance to me. I'm not sure whether that's what the Pentacles are. So in your situation, I'm not sure how that would... And we've also got the Ace of Pentacles there as well in reverse. And what else did we have? Oh, we got the lot. Hang on, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles, all in reverse. Holy moly. I might have to clarify that in a minute by reading some of that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pentacles in the recent. Okay, let's clarify that with the King of Cups, because the King of Cups is upright, and the King of Cups upright in... Let's clarify all of this, please, Spirit. Oops, we got that one coming out. Okay, Judgment in reverse and the 3 of Hearts, which is celebration. So the judgment may not go in your way. It may, but it might go against us. It might go against me. Celebration and the 9 of Hearts in reverse. Heartbreak in the fact that in my situation, I may lose the property that I own to a squatting lady. Because I gave my heart out to somebody in desperate need, and now I've been taken advantage of. So that's my situation. I am going to court over furniture that she bought that was also advertised for the house, but when I went to sell the house, it was advertised fully furnished. Her settlement was declined due to her lack of finance credit, and now I'm going to court to fight for the furniture that I already own, so that she bought the extras, like the coffee cups and the mugs and the wine glasses and the sheets and the towels and the linen and all the added extras that I didn't need, and the toaster and the kettle and all that, but the furniture was mine. I'm taking her to court for the furniture that she's trying to take as hers, which was advertised with the house, which is all the bedding, the beds, the TV, the fridge, the couch, the dining table, all that sort of stuff. So when I look at these cards all added up, I may be taking a loss. Oh, this is going to be hard. With all those pentacles, so with the moon in reverse, well, I've got my eyes opened. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, with the Judgment in reverse. 3 of Hearts, 9 of Hearts. Oh, blimey. Okay, but I do have the 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I don't know what's coming. I'm absolutely gobsmacked, which for those people who know me is absolutely a rare occasion. Like I said in my other videos, sometimes I just babble, it just comes to me. I'm so sorry, you have to put up with it. If you like it, thumbs up. Okay, Spirit, talk to me. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups for the future. With all these other cards in the reverse, Spirit, what is going on? Please, can I have some answers there? Oh, we're going to flip. Alright. The Emperor in reverse. The 4 of Swords in the right way. And the 10 of Hearts in the reverse. So we may need to take the loss. Decisions may go against us, but if that's the way that it is, then solitude and meditate and be at peace with the way that it is, because the 10 of Hearts in reverse is, it may not go my way, or it may not go your way. Now, if this is a romantic connection for some of you, like I've said in my previous videos, self-healing. Self-healing is the key to life, and that's what the 4 of Swords is about. Meditation, self-healing, self-love, and putting it with clarification with the Queen of Cups, okay? When you've got the Queen of Cups and that, see how she's self-meditating. She is healing. She's in her own frequency, her own vibration, her own current energy. Same as the 4 of Swords. The Emperor is an authority figure, like a judge or a boss or a father or a more masculine figure. It doesn't need to be male or female. And the 10 of Hearts, like I said, is usually a celebration of love, joy, but it's in the reverse. So just be mindful of that. The Rebirth Cup, please, Spirit. Please clarify the Rebirth or Death card for me. Do you want to jump? Alright. 4 of Wands. The World card in reverse. And the 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay, that's good. Okay, because the 4 of Wands is completion, and it's in the correct position. Completion, look what I've done, I've succeeded. That's what that card represents. The World upside down, I may not get everything that I want, but at least your eyes are open. And the 7 of Wands in reverse is courage. Courage and to stand up for what you believe is right. I'm always about the underdog. I think Aquarians are always about the underdog. I know that Australians are, and yes, I said Australians are the underdogs. What do you call us down under? The land down under? We call it God's country. So have courage, all right, no matter what, whether you're facing diversity or not, is stand your ground if you've got principles. Stick your heels in is what my dad used to say to me. You may not have, even though you're on the defense, you may not need to be on the defense by being in the reverse. And last of all, the 2 of Cups. Oh, they do want to flip. Oh, the 2 of Cups is clarified by the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, the Princess of Swords in reverse, and the Strength in reverse. So whether this is you or a person that you're around, having the courage and the strength to make a choice is half the battle. Knowing you've got a problem is half the battle. Seeking help then forwards us over the 50% line. So no matter what diversity you may be facing, whether it's family, business, financial, by the looks of it in the cards as well for you, don't always give up, all right? Because you may mentally be thinking giving up, but don't. Because at the end of the day, strength, courage is all we have. Hope is all we have at the end of the day. When we feel like we have nothing, we've at least got that, all right? And we are the Queen of Swords, all right? Look how stable she is. No matter what we're feeling that's lacking in our lives, we are stable. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. If you can sleep at night with a clear conscience, then you're at peace. That is the end of today's reading. I really hope you like this. It's a little bit longer than the ones I've been making, just so that I can get the thumbs up, the likes, the subscribers, the comments. I'm doing this out of pure love because I love the cards. And if you like it, please give me that thumbs up, that like, that comment, that share to one of your Aquarian friends. Like I said, my name is Helena. Blessings, and I will see you next time.